Look, man, just focus on yourself, bro. Simple as that. Just focus on you. Focus on what you got going on in your life. You too focused on these other people around you, bro. You too focused on their success. You too focused on their opinions of you. You too focused on, their life. No, focus on your life. That's why you're stuck right now, is because you're focusing on everybody else. You looking at everybody else. You worrying about what everybody else think about you, bro. Like, just focus on you, focus on yourself, focus on what you got going on, focus on your dreams, your goals. Like, bro, look inward and just focus on you. Don't fall into that trap of comparison. That comparison is a thief of joy thing. Like, don't fall into the trap of comparison. I've said this a lot on this channel, bro. Like, social media nowadays makes it so easy for you to compare your life or, your journey to someone else, their highlight reel on social media. Like, it's easy for you to do that because you're feeding into this and you're on social media every day. So obviously you're gonna compare your life to their life. Social media is only their highlights of their life, bro. Like, that is not their real life. That is not really what they got going on. There's this one person that it might be really what they got going on, you know what I'm saying? But 9 times out of 10, like, what they post on Instagram is what they want you to see. What they post on TikTok is what they want you to see. Like, it's their highlight reel, bro. That's not how they actually live in real life. You only compare yourself to these people on social media. You're doing nothing but draining your energy. You're doing nothing but draining your focus. You know, you're causing yourself to lose confidence because you feel like they're doing this, so why can't I do it? Like, they're in this position, so why am I not in this position? Or they're touching this amount of money, why am I not making this amount of money? They're this successful, they got this, they got that, but I don't got that. You only gonna start losing confidence in yourself. And like I said, 9 times out of 10, what they post couldn't even be real. Like, what they posting could be so fake. Like, they could not really have that in real life. So why focus on them? Why compare yourself to them when most of the time social media is not real, bro? Like, it makes it so easy nowadays to compare your journey to somebody else when literally that is the worst thing you can do. Just focus on you, bro. Like, focusing on yourself is the best thing you can do. Focusing on yourself is the most powerful move you can make in this life, bro. Like, when you lock in on you, when you lock in on your growth, your own peace, your own path, like, bro, you start to level up so fast. Like, I've seen so many things on TikTok, which, like I said earlier, like, social media could be fake, but I've seen so much like motivational stuff on TikTok where it's like, bro, like, they locked in for 6 months and they grew so much in the span of 6 months. Like, 6 months, it's long, but it's really not that long. Like, bro, if you just lock in on your growth, your peace, your own path, your own journey, your own process, like, bro, you level up so fast, you grow so fast. Like, and don't just focus on yourself just to grow fast. Like, don't do it just because of that. But like, that's one of the things, that you benefit from focusing on yourself. Like, I'm just gonna talk about myself for a little bit. Like, I locked in these last, what is it, 4 months? I've grown 250 subscribers in 4 months from posting every day, being consistent, being disciplined, just focusing on me, not worrying about what everybody else got going on, not worrying about how many subscribers this person or that person got. Like, I got off social media for that reason. So I don't compare myself to these people. So I don't look at this person and be like, bro, like, I'm not there yet. I'm not doing enough. Like, no, bro, comparison is a thief of joy. Just focus on yourself and gain power in that. Focus on yourself and become, more at peace, more focused on your path, more focused on your growth, and level up faster by doing that, bro. And when you also focus on yourself, like, you stop reacting to other things. You stop reacting to seeing this on social media. You stop reacting to seeing what this person or that person got going on. And you just start building yourself. You start building on your path, on your process. You start taking steps in the right direction. You don't react anymore. You just start building because yourself is the only thing you're worried about. Your growth, your goals, your dreams are the only thing you're worried about. So there's only one way you can go, and that's up. That's forward. Like, you start building when you focus on yourself and you also grow your confidence, bro. Like, your confidence grows when you keep promises to yourself. Your confidence grows when you keep promises to yourself. Your confidence does not grow when you impress others. Like, you gotta be impressing yourself. You gotta be proud of yourself. 9 times out of 10, it doesn't matter what these other people think of you, because if you don't think good about yourself, if you don't impress yourself, if you don't keep promises or, you know, be proud of yourself every day, like, what they think about you don't matter. So if you impress others, bro, that has nothing to do with your confidence. That has nothing to do with your self-esteem. Like, you gotta believe in yourself. You gotta keep promises to yourself. You gotta impress yourself every single day, not the other people around you. And you can only do that when you focus on yourself. Like, you cannot do these things if you're focusing on everybody else around you or the environment around you. Like, bro, focus all that energy inward and focus on you. Focus on yourself. And there's different ways that focusing on yourself may look like, bro. Like, it could be waking up early to work on your goals, waking up early to read, waking up early to go work out, staying up late to work on your goals, staying up late to go work out or read, getting in the gym, not for validation, but for discipline, for yourself. So you can feel comfortable in your body, so you can, have the physique that you want, not what everybody else on social media say or not what somebody just told you to do. Getting in the gym for yourself, not for validation. Getting in the gym for discipline, for consistency, for a routine, not because somebody else told you to do it. And cutting distractions, not because somebody's told you to cut distractions or not because somebody's told you that you'll be better off cutting distractions, but because that you just want to become better. Cut these distractions off because you want to. Cut these distractions off because you want to level up, because you want to take steps forward. Not because somebody else told you to, not because society has told you to, not because social media has told you to, not even because I've told you to, because I said that a lot. But you got to want that for yourself. You don't got to do it because somebody else has told you to. If you don't want to do it, don't do it. That's your decision. That's your choice. It's your life. But if you want to focus on yourself, if you want to really focus on you and grow every day and take steps forward and be where you want to be, like, I advise you to cut off distractions. Like, that's my advice to you. You don't got to do it if you don't want to. And that comes with part of, focusing on yourself, what focusing on yourself actually looks like. Like, all these things I just talked about, bro, you have to want that for yourself. Don't do it because somebody else just told you to or society's told you to, social media. Like, you got to want that for yourself. Like, you got to have a little self-respect for yourself to do these things so you can grow, so you can reach the goals that you have for yourself, so you can reach the dreams that you set for yourself. Like, you got to want that for yourself and focus on yourself. Like, bro, a lot of people might think it's selfish. Like, it's not. It's not selfish. It's strategic. It's another way to grow. It's another way to take steps forward. Like I've always said, you cannot pour into others if you don't even have yourself, if you haven't poured into yourself first. You can't pour into others if you're empty. You can't pour into others if you're drained. Focusing on yourself builds the foundation to pour into others, to inspire others, to motivate others, to lead others down the right path. Like, I had to pour into myself before I started YouTube. I had to pour into myself before I started talking on camera, trying to pour into others, trying to motivate others, trying to inspire others. Like, I can't pour from an empty cup. And there is some days where I get caught up in that a little bit because it's like the days that I don't want to make a video is the days that I'm drained, the days that I'm tired, the days that I've been focusing too much on other people. But when I've like fully poured into myself, when I've put myself first, like, those are the best videos that I drop, in my opinion. Like this video right here, like, I feel like this video is gonna be great. Like, by the end of this thing, like, this video is gonna be good. I'm gonna be happy with it. Like, because I've taken time to pour into myself, because I've taken time to focus on me and what I got going on and what I need to do to grow on YouTube or to grow in life, to take steps forward. Like, I'm doing this because I want to, bro. Because I want to do it, not because somebody else has told me to or social media has told me to. Like, it's because I focused on myself and I found my purpose. I found what I wanted to do by focusing all that energy inward, not because somebody else told me to post on YouTube or make content. This is all me, bro. Like, I wanted to do this. And it goes the same for you. Like, you got to do what you want to do. Like, I've said that a lot this video, I know, but I'm just like, I want to put that in y'all's heads, bro. Like, this is your life. You're in control of it. Like, you are in control of it. So focus on yourself and focus on becoming the person you want to be. Focus on getting to where you want to be when it's all said and done, because you only get one chance at it, bro. So why not spend it focusing on you and becoming the best version you can in this one life? Like, you don't got to try to prove people wrong, bro. Just prove yourself right. Prove to yourself that you can do it. Make promises to yourself and succeed on them promises. Like, you don't got to prove anybody else wrong. You don't got to prove to anybody that you can do something, bro. Just prove it to yourself. Build confidence in yourself. Do the things that, you may not think you can do. Like, I promise you, you can do them. So just go do them. Prove yourself right, dude. Like, prove yourself right. Don't worry about what other people think about you, bro, because like I've always said, their thoughts, their opinions, that does not matter. It does not matter at all. So just prove yourself right. And don't announce what you got going on. Don't talk about what you going on, bro. Like the real people in this world, the people that are really locked in, the people that are really focusing on themselves, like they don't announce what they got going on. They execute. They let their results speak for themselves. They let their actions talk for themselves. I've always said, bro, like don't boast or talk too much about what you got going on because there's, negative spirits around you that don't want you to be successful, that don't want you to grow, that don't want you to achieve your goals or achieve your dreams. So why talk about them? Just execute. Just let the results speak. Let the actions speak. Because I promise you, when you get there, them results gonna speak. Them actions gonna speak. And you don't even gotta say a word. They gonna know the work you put in. They gonna know the time you put in. So focus on yourself and put that work in. Put that time in. And let the actions, let the results, let the success speak for themselves. Simple as that. Like you don't owe anybody an explanation. You don't owe anybody, anything. You don't gotta prove anybody wrong. You just gotta prove to yourself. Just prove and show the results. Just prove and show the success when it comes. Tune out the noise, tune out the distractions, and tune into yourself. Tune into your purpose. Just focus on yourself and go work and go grind every single day to be in the position you want to be. Just work and go grind every single day to be successful, to be the best version of yourself, to achieve all your dreams, to achieve all your goals. Like, I know you can do it. I know, but like I've said in this video, like what other people think don't matter. You got to know that yourself. You got to believe that yourself. You got to know that in your own head. Like what I'm saying right now does not matter. If you don't believe it, then it's probably not going to happen. You got to believe in yourself. You got to be confident in yourself. And you just got to focus on yourself and go get the job done. But that'll be all for this video, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you like this video, go hit that sub button. We're on the way to 300 subs. Appreciate y'all. I love y'all. And I'll see y'all in the next one.